Therefore, Umahi is going to deliver Ebonyi State to Tinubu. Then places like Delta, you know, the PDP, I think they have more, since they have chosen Okowa somehow. Of course, I don't know their own stand, but a lot of, some of them still believes in Biafra, and a lot of them too does not believe in the freedom of Biafra. Okay, so when we are talking about these issues, we must, you know, be specific. But when it comes to the core Igbo land, you realize that 99%, including those obedient, those so-called obedient, are Biafrans who wants Biafra. But the problem they have is that they have not understood that if you do not vote in 2023, if you go into your houses during the election day, that is election boycott, that Nigeria is not going to have any president. And that will be the beginning of questioning, why did these people not vote? And anybody at all from Igbo, be it from Igbo land, that will go anywhere to lie, that, oh, they are just miscreant, they are just this and that. I know she'll say the person go get peace again. Because that is what they do. They use our own politicians, maybe when maybe some of these world leaders or these UN observers will be asking questions like, oh, why is this place so dry? Why are people not voting here? What is going on here? Then one idiot, one senator, one thief, or one failed governor will come out and say, it's just blah, blah, blah. They are doing one ceremony. Those things will not be tolerated. It is high time Biafrans rise up so that those people who cannot even use idea to speak truth, we are not telling them now because we understand that they have eaten the forbidden fruit. We are not telling you now to bring yourself open and say, oh, we want Biafra. No. Use it as a pasha. Talk it as a pasha. At least when you are talking to this foreign delegate, when you are talking to them, you tell them that some people are disturbing, that they want freedom, they want referendum. So I think they should look into it. That is how elders do talk. That is how mad them they talk. Where there is problem, where there is crisis, you talk with style. If you see that some people are using knife to stand behind you, which is the Nigerian government, you talk with wisdom as an elder. But you realize today that the people whom we call elders does not have common sense. Since you cannot come out and declare that, oh, we don't exclude yourself and tell the UN observers, tell them that some people, a majority of people here, you can see that they have been clamoring for referendum. That is how you say it to these foreign people, not telling them, oh, they are doing one program, they are doing, you start lying. So these are the things that Biafrans are supposed to hold with strong hands. Anybody who goes out there to lie, you know, you go to UN, the US, you go to anywhere, and they are asking you, what is going on here? And you go there to lie. They should make sure you never go back to Biafra territory again. They should make it hell on earth for you. Because you never spoke as a man. I remember the last time Bishop Kuka went and he was with the US people and all the rest of the higher ground there. He never spoke truth. Bishop, I'm talking about your so-called Bishop Kuka today. He never spoke truth. He was there talking about how they want to do Nigeria. Is there nothing like what to do? Protest? Is there nothing like division of the country? Every time you people talk rubbish and you exclude it, and such people will come and tell you, oh, he's a man of God, too. He's a modern, too. They wear white clothes too. Who does that? You're a so-called man of God that cannot speak truth to power. Is that not the reason why you are following them for leadership? Is that not the reason why you chose them? Oh, that's our leader, oh, that's our bishop, oh, that's our reverend, oh, for them to protect you. But in your own, they go there and they tell you that, oh, the insecurity and the president is not doing what he's supposed to do. When you know that the president and his cohort and the cabal are the people behind this security, you will not say it when you meet US delegates. Is it not a shame? When you talk about it now, you don't touch the person when God ordained. The person when God carry a granite oil come pour for head. N'ebe ahụ ka anyị na-enwe nsogbu. Because when you blast evil, people come against you and say, oh, why are you talking about the man like that? Do you know in the Bible they say, touch not my anointed? When you are talking about anointed people, does fools include in your anointed people? Go and read your books and see whether is there anywhere the Bible encouraged fools. The Bible never encouraged foolishness. You must do away with such people because they are valueless. We need people that can say, oh, this thing, oh, the way I'm looking at it, I think something needs to be done. This agitation, something needs to be done about it. When you are talking to those Oyibo people, tell them that the agitation is disturbing, that something needs to be done about it urgently. It's part of the reason why the country is not in. Let us look into it. But you will never hear any one of them mention it. How many of your top GOs, how many of them that you are going to their church every day, how many of them comes out to say there is agitation? It seems this country, since your pastors and elders and deacons and prophets have been seeing vision, have they not seen, or at their eyes they paint them? They never see say the country no balance. People have seen vision every day. They cannot tell you that, oh, this country needs to be. They can't even talk about restructuring. They can't even dare say, oh, it needs restructuring urgently. They can't even say that their members are not doing well. Look at the rate of poverty. And every day we still go, we want to go and break free. How? Prayer does not stop poverty. Rather, prayer can make you poor when you do nothing and die while praying. That is how Africans have been behaving. And that is why we are now kind of having misunderstanding with Christianity. You see? Because our people has fallen have fallen victim to foolishness and deceit to what British brought to us today. And we are even overdoing it more than the British. Yes, when we move other countries, we take no. Exactly. They know what is going on, but it is not their right. It is not the right of USA today to wake up and say, oh, there's one man called Nnamdi Kanu. They are holding him in incarceration. Go and release him. They can't do that. It's a lie. It is your battle, fight it. The US is fighting their battles. US goes to Afghanistan and kill terrorists. It is their battle and they are fighting it. They never called Afghanistan to go and kill terrorists for them. They went there secretly and killed the terrorists and then they left. Gloria, I will see what you are talking about later. You see? You have to fight your battles, and prayers are not going to fight it. Nature, God has created this world freely and built everything for mankind. When you are threatened, you react to it. That is why there are movements you will make. A dog will rush you. Dog will rush you because he's suspecting your moves. The dog never prayed. How many times have you taken dog to church to go and do fasting so that they will see vision at night and pursue enemies? They don't. But what men looking at you, the dog is watching your movement. Once you maybe have you seen where they are training all those police dogs and all the rest? You will see that they train them that when somebody wants to react negatively, the dog takes it up from there. You see? So God created human being and gave us brain. The same way it gave a common dog. That is why Oyibo people, sometimes they prefer dogs to black man. Because the dog will react when he sees danger. But a black man can stand there and be praying and casting and binding on something you need the AK-47 for. You see? You get the message now. Somebody said, do you go to Anglican? Who normally says neighbor? I've forgotten the person who always says that. Let me take you here. Let us ask ourselves this question. Will P2B win distance? Ask yourself these questions. Let's watch this video again because I made it on a previous broadcast. Watch.
Nigeria is in search of a leadership. And we cannot make mistakes. I understand the power metrics of our country. It's either we get involved or we are not involved. There are two parties at the end of the day in the election. The PDP and the APC.
Okay, well, this is somebody that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was crying for, saying, hey, they have robbed him. Today, can he even open his mouth to say, oh, and there is one man that was talking about me, one of our brother, and he has been kidnapped today. Have you heard of it before? Have you heard this making head? I don't know whether you people remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking about him, talking about how he was robbed by Hope Uzarala today. Is he talking about the man who was campaigning for him for his victory? Is he talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No, he's not. Even though obedient, let's assume, even though the people who believe, those Biafrans who are now claiming to be obedient, even though they want P2B to win because they believe that P2B will give them Biafra, P2B will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. See the person Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for, see him today, campaigning even against the ones that are obedient, are even hoping on. I don't know whether you understand what I'm talking about here. Do you understand the narrative? This is Nigeria for you. This is Nigeria for you. Onye nyere ego, your korogawankia. And at the end of the day, I say, oh, forget them. After they have killed, destroyed lives and properties, I say, oh, forgive them, forgive them, forgive them.
It is we have only one alternative. Only God is a saboteur aspiration.
Did you hear that? He said that if you vote for P2B, say you'll be saboteur. The same way that if you don't sit at home on the day of election, you have become a saboteur. It is the same thing. There is no difference here. There is no difference. But where I'm interested in his speech is where he was asking if P2B can win in all those northern states. That is the question. They wanted to march in Castina and they were stopped. They were banned. Everybody went to their mama house and the case was closed. Now watch.
Let me tell you, After Atiku Abubakar, the next president will come from southeast of Nigeria. That is the gospel in Accra. Only one must win in Zamfara.
Did you hear that? He must win in Zamfara. Can Peter Obi win there? Ask yourself that question. Sokoto. These are northern states. And you know what that means. KB. And KB. KB, Benin KB, okay. Borno State, all those headquarters of terrorism. Can Peter Obi win there when he doesn't know how to maneuver terrorism? Taraba. Bauchi. Gombe. Jigawa. Castina. Did you hear Castina now? Castina is where they wanted to march, which is the previous video I showed you, and they were banned. Castina. They were banned from that one. Go. Banning no be say this thing. You know what I'm saying? They were banned. That one is not fight. They just told you from out, say, Ogamuna go house, this thing, we have cancelled it. And everybody were dispersed. So how can you win of course, in most southern state, he can do all his things, you know. Kanu. Kaduna is where the terrorists are running a parallel government with Erofai. How can he win there?
Niger, Kwara, Benue, Plateau. Should I continue? So he is calling for the president of Nigeria. He go from the when he went. There's what we call passion. There's what we call emotion. They make the president. For those of you who went to school like me, I got school, not about school. Emotions don't win elections. You must be realistic to win elections. You must plan to succeed. And that is where I belong. Please. Okay, so now in the next 1 month, where Nigeria is heading to.
Exactly.
1 month today, till I don't have phone, I want to tell you I have the key to the direction of where people should go. I have an open house. I think complicated. All the private government who let me lay that to. Oh, wow. I don't want to hear
So I believe that you have seen that. You have seen the message there. So those questions are tough too. When the election is going to resume tomorrow, which is the 28th day of this particular month, September 2022, the campaign is going to resume officially. So that is when the scores will be playing. Then you understand how Nigeria is functioning for people who white men are waiting to hear from our so-called politicians. But they choose to do very selfish because of the money they get from politics. With time, we will get used to the Fulanis. Wow. Oh, so an age poverty, mourn for Christ's sake. Somebody said that if you can't beat them, you join them. We will continue to fight until we get victory. And that is what Ukraine is doing. They have continued to fight until they got victory. Taliban continued to fight until they got victory. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There is no way you can get used to poverty. There is no way you can get used to suffering. Can anybody come and boast that, I'm used to poverty now? Every day you'll be sighing. All the rest of your life, you will never have peace. If you are used to poverty, if you are comfortable, you can't even get comfortable with suffering. You can't. Because you are not going to have any peace of mind will elude you and your family. Imagine when you are poor, you now have twins. What is going to happen? Is it not the reason why people are going into depression? Is it not the reason why people are hanging themselves because they are frustrated? And somebody is writing that if you can't beat them, that we should join them so that we all perish. So you can get used to killings. Somebody is telling us that you should join them. You get used to killings. That you should endorse the killing of people. So it will become part of your life anytime they see anybody. And it is happening to only one part. They kill them. Nobody is killing them. They just choose. Anytime they just see you and they feel like they just bring you and slaughter you like goat and ram. What kind of a country is that? Somebody is a human being just typed the message that we should get used to those things, all those rubbish. Somebody who was born and you went to university in New York, after reading all your Ishimbaka, which your mother and father used their hard-earned money to train you, you now come back to Nigeria. One idiot who know the bath, then go come capture you, slaughter you, kidnap you, and kill you with order, even before you pay ransom. This is a country that somebody is telling you that you should get used to. You should get used to, perceiving evil order. You should get used to killings. I didn't want to talk much today. I'm done with this program, but we'll come. Of course, you are accepting Fulanization. My voice has not totally recovered, but let me open the lines and take one or two calls before we call it a day. That's what I want to do now. But if nobody calls in a few minutes, then I'm shutting down. I need to go and also rest. This life, balance, easy. But we must continue to preach this gospel because I've known that Biafra is the only solution. And that is why I'm talking about it. If it is not the only solution, we are seeing what your pastors cannot see. What they cannot say is what we are saying here, which is the gospel truth. Which is the gospel truth. Is what we are preaching here today. But a lot of our people have refused to hearken to the voice of liberation. You prefer the suffering. Every day, dollar is going high. Naira is now valueless. It doesn't have any value anymore. When you hold Naira, you are holding nothing. Now, even all the countries that you are doing guy for are now challenging you, doing guy for you with their own money. When they pack your money, they give you two money. And you have packed two bundles, they give you two money. No BC finish be that, and we are suffering and we are comfortable and we want to continue to legalize the same country that has killed your parents, that is fulanizing everywhere, killing people up and down. You are waiting until they get to your family. May God not allow them. Hello, Amuche, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Yes, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for the very good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. I applaud
You're welcome.
Download.
No.
What you are saying, these are our people. I told you last time that we will not follow them. Like we will not use ordinary. What am I going to say? In fact, we should use extra mind to follow them. You understand? You hear what that guy said? It's over 60 million. Cannot reason again. And which is true. It's fact. It's fact. Many of them, even the full and the cow is better than all of them. All those who are following. I don't say they follow me. There's somebody who set up, they forget there's somebody that set up a security to defend them, for them to be able to get food on their own to eat, even go to their business. and they are seeing what is happening in Benue and other places. People run away from their whole ancestral home to go where they go and use canopy. These are the people who stay under the mud house or block house. You are staying under canopy. Then still you are seeing all those things. They can't think as a human being. Then you want to call those people a human being? Look at these people, look at what they're doing. And these are the same Fulani telling you one again. Last time they said they want to make peace. Who is making peace? No, I will not say Biafra, I will not say Biafra, no. Satana, no single person was inside that meeting. These are the dead people. They are all dead people making plan for us, planning security for us, planning peace for us. This Abubakar, what Malami Abubakar and co is those people planning for us. Ordinary match, they match in where do they match last day? For Abuja, they kill our brother, 2 businessmen.
Yes.
And they are saying all these things. They can't reason, say, Biafra is our home, it's our hope. They are not seeing it. They are not seeing it. They can't still see it. Your neighbor, they kill your neighbor, kill even their brother. Many of them love their brother or their sister or one of them father. Yet our people cannot reason. You will call those people a human being? You call them a human being? These people are not a human being. What that brother said earlier, he said 60 million. Me, I think it's more than that. It's more than that too. It's almost a half of the country, half of the population. They can't reason anymore. Even that Fulani cow is better, it's far better than them. If animal, when you go to the bush now, even mocking, you want to kill mocking, even snake, they say how you will behave in the bush. It will understand that you come for war. Well, it will find a way. They will use their sense or talk less for human being. Every day you are here shouting, people are insulting you here. When I hear people making some comments, sometimes you are addressing it or listening to them. They say, on assignment, someone will be running. Do you know how many times I used to go to toilet when I'm hearing all those things? All those things that we talk.
This man.
All these things will come out for on assignment for. I'm lying.
Hi. Wow.
I don't tell you how old am I. I told you how old am I. I told you when I left home. Then this our right time to take this thing. Then you are telling me, say we shall see. Oh, let's try Obi. Where is Obi? Obi. I'm telling you, you check all these things. A man, him single-handedly, he produced security that will protect you. You are there shouting Obi. You forgot the man inside there.
Wow.
You forgot that man there. They insult you. They insult Samepa. If it's not Samepa today, I'm telling you, all those Anambra, where they call the Oka, that bridge there, the shop will have closed. That market will have closed for a long time. If it's not Samepa, what they have been doing now for the past 1 year. We are telling them they're still talking. Can you imagine when that Kuwait man, Mohammed Abbas, when he's talking, you still see people praising him. You see our animals praising him. Animals. I call them animals. Those that cannot think. In fact, me calling them as animal is an insult to animal. It's a big insult.
My brother.
It's a big insult. I hear them insulting you here for this work you are doing. Oh God. Oh God. You still bring up video and be showing them. You read it out for them. Still yet, I don't know whether they cannot hear. Okay, now I think you will be speaking, all of you will be speaking Swahili. I don't understand the language. Because you people are speakable. For where?
Yes.
You have speak English, broken, everything, nothing. I think we have to change to another language. Maybe. Yes. Maybe. You see the 14 boys that he killed them with his so-called security. Still yet, when Homo saw them say I'm doing this, people will still gather, go and sit down there, be praising over.
Hey.
Amen. Amen. The last time I was talking in the church, I was talking in the church, I said amen. Look at those women for Enungu. Can you imagine when these boys went to drive away? They were still making meeting. Those old women. Let them not allow me to insult them. I don't insult them. I only insult youth because I'm a youth. I don't insult old woman. But you know, say they used to tell us long ago that what old man sit down, old person sit down and say that even when we climb or Irokutu, it's not true. Now he have changed. What we sit down now and see all these women. Where all this Oeda, when they come Iroko, that Iroko, they can't see it. Are we not the one piloting our fear now? Are we not the one? Are they seeing what we are seeing? All those Mechi, that what they call them, all these people. I don't see them. They don't see Ibokwe now fighting. I don't know whether it's his wife or what. Who is fighting? That idiot Ibokwe. These people don't have brain anymore. They don't have brain.
Hey.
We are the one piloting our fear. I don't know what you will do to our people. We tell them about church, they say no. Look at the other day, yesterday, you were talking of this Kumu, you say God. You know, it's only that Zoom that God have to come and speak to all those criminals. This is the person that's supposed to be president. Since you're in Italy here with me, have you ever seen that in here? Have you ever seen it? Because that place is not a country. It's not a country. It's animal kingdom. Animal country. Animal. No human being there. Human being. I'm using that animal. I think after this thing, I will go apologize to animal because animal is more reasonable than them. Animal is more reasonable. After this, now we'll go apologize to animal. Yes, it's an insult. How can somebody be preaching for you every day within time, within money? You don't buy data for the person. You don't buy laptop for the person. You don't pay the person. He's telling you what to do, what is happening. He bring the video and show you. Still yet you are still costing the person, insulting the person, calling the person name.
They don't go agree until it happens
calling
to
the
them.
Person name. It has happened to them now. I think they don't see the people that are in their village. What are those business that are destroying? Are they not seeing it? Are they blind? Are they blind? You don't have hospital. Many of them have wife. Their wife cannot deliver
At all.
for a good hospital. Your children cannot go to a good school. Look how they go to school. Can't you reason? Huh?
They don't care.
I sent some video for you for WhatsApp. When you check it there, you will see it. Some video that you will talk about.
Okay.
Those people are not human beings. I don't know who do this to them. Stop eating cow. They say no. They bring videos. Some people bring video. You bring everybody bring video. Still here, they say no. Which are they human beings? You call them a human being?
They go.
Oyedepo tell you story every day. David Oyedepo tell you say Badishan next year, Badishan tomorrow, Badishan nothing is happening. You still go there and see.
Do you know how many times they have caused these Fulani herdsmen that are killing people? How many times they have caused them? You say they go die.
Which cause? Which cause? I said the people that cannot kill fowl. Which cause? Cause that cannot kill ordinary fly. Which cause? Which cause? They cannot kill fly.
Hell.
He can't because the man is a 419. His business is doing. He's lying. He's lying. David Oyedepo is lying. He's lying. Do you understand me? Well, David Oyedepo is not working for us. So anybody think that these people are working for us, the person must be dreaming. It must be delusional. Are they working for us? They are working for their pocket. Their pocket, which cause Ebola didn't call what they call
coronavirus.
Coronavirus. I know that coronavirus is not true. White man they are using it for business. It's not true. I know very well it's not true. But they see they didn't pray. They didn't pray. They didn't walk. They walk.
They prayed now. Shebi one was going to China to stop it. One mega prophet.
But he want to go to China and stop it. But when he come to his house, he couldn't stop it. Not to come to his house. He want to travel to China. He go and stop it. I watch it. Idiot. He's a fool. The one if we're coming to your house, to your country. You couldn't stop it for airport. You didn't say, hey, I banned you. Don't enter, don't come down from this airport and enter. I banned you for the border. No, he couldn't do it. It was only to travel to China. These people are failure. Let our people wake up. They call them GDOG. Look, the other one, only to sleep with all the old women. There's no woman, all the whole actor. There's no actress that woman have not slept with. Suleiman, he has slept with all of them, all the whole actress and business women. He has slept with all. No one. Those are the people that are calling that the Geo, that the this, that the that. God forbid bad thing. God forbid bad thing. Hey, we have to destroy them. We will destroy all of them with our mouth. We will destroy them. These people, they are the problem we have. They are the one that brainwash all our people. You see, immediately you put money for that basket, your brain will not be working again. As soon as you enter, I told you last time, I said, all these our sisters we are killing, they are kidnapping. It's not only politicians buying their pass. All the pastors are buying their pass too. There is no altar that they didn't bury human being, especially our young girls, the one that have not given birth. I'm telling you, I work with these people before now. What do you want to tell me? There's no church, no altar that they didn't bury human being inside. Don't compound, no church premises that they have not buried human being. None. There's none. If there's anyone, let them come out. Let them come out and challenge us now. Let them come out. Let them come out. There's no church. They have not buried human being. No. Let me leave you here till tomorrow again. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you. No, Imela. Oh, yeah, Dreganam. Ew, Wala. Ew. He has the Quariki. Nika, what is? Are you people hearing him? Let me take this call. One of our brother called while he was speaking. You see, our problem is plenty. In many, not be only one person. But if let's say I go end here since I need to go and do something now. All right, let me take this. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. This is your last call. I love his words.
Okay.
Yes. Are you not live?
I'm live right now. We can hear you.
Your last caller, he made a point. All these things they are doing, they bury people inside their church premises. I'm telling you, that's the fact. And as I told you one thing, keep on enlightening these people. These are our people. They are useless. I'm sorry. I will even cause them more than. A lot of people you are seeing, every day you come out with your own time, with your own data, with everything you are doing. Most of them is just as if you are just using water to pour on the rock. Critics,
they don't
you
go
are doing
church,
a great job, but you won't know what you're doing.
They go church.
Until time comes, you are doing a great job. Keep it on. I always tell you, I always give you that encouragement. Keep it on. You are trying. You are doing a great job, but you are changing minds. You know, I changed my own mind through Mazi Nnamdi. Even through then, I follow Samuel Pan. Keep it on. You will change some fools. They feel maybe you are not wiser than them, or you are much wiser than them because they lack something inside their heads. Keep it on. You are trying so much.
Thank you.
Keep it on, please.
I appreciate it. Thank
you. Push up, please.
Yeah, thank you very much.
There are some messages I will send to you, but not now. I'll gather some information and send to you, and so that you can send across to Samuel Pan.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Please enlighten these people. They are being brainwashed. You have changed a lot, but they won't say it because it's just as if they feel so pompous and so big. They feel so. I don't know how to put it, but keep it on. You are trying your best.
Thank you very much.
Yes, if you are talking about church, hit them hard. Hit them hard. I know they won't like it. If you talk about church, they will be angry. Some people will call you and tell you, don't go there because you will spoil all their pockets. In fact, you will open their pockets will be leaking. Keep it on. Hit them hard so that they can have the other thoughts.
Are they willing to change? Brother, the wala is too much.
They will change.
The wala is too much.
They will change. I'm telling you, keep it on. Hit them harder. They will change. see this, most of them are morons. They don't have thinking faculty. They lack a lot of things, not by dressing, wearing suits, going to offices. A lot of people you see don't have that they don't have that intelligence inside them. They just go to school and they end up going to one office every morning. They lack a lot of things. That is why you see some people will come and take away their women. You see a doctor, some people will come and take away their women because they lack a lot of things. A lot. People don't understand about this life. Keep on. Hit them harder. You are trying, honestly. I always follow your program every minute, every day.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Keep on.
Thank you very much.
Keep on, honestly. I always praise you every day. Keep it on.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Yeah.
All right. Have a nice day. Have a nice night.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, guys. When I don't hear, we must change our mindset. Only one thing is the solution. It is not about changing president. It's not about changing senator. That we help your situation in your environment. Nigeria has failed. And there is nothing anybody can do. So that's why we have problems whenever you talk about it. The church is where you are supposed to hear the truth. That this country has failed and there is no remedy. You know, we have prophet. What is your job? Your job is to see vision for us. To help us to see vision. To tell us that, oh, this Nigeria in 2020, it is going to get better. Every day you tell people, as long as the Lord liveth, this year, it is going to be better for you. Go and check the poverty rate today. How do you reconcile that with a man of God who gave you prophecy last year? How will you reconcile it that, all the prophecy has come to pass? Check the poverty rate in the country. A pastor is praying for you to get visa to run away from your own land, from your own territory. Somebody is fasting and praying for you to flee. Why? Why can't you pray for that environment to get better so that you guys can stay together? You they pray may wrong go bodo. What kind of a prayer is that? Who is the dozer of such? You see, neighbor, how can you say we nsobu, which is what we are facing today? Equal has no antichrist. So you must make your own environment better first. Some of you that have not seen anything, consult ndị nwe ala, ndị ji obodo. Then you understand that whether you're a pastor or a deacon or whatever you are, as far as Onyoji is concerned. And it is Omenala that can only even restore the dignity of a black man. You don't know. Because all our traditions has been stolen. We have forgotten them. We are dropping them now. We are now coming out clear. We are this, we are lesbian, we are hair. All those kind of nonsense. You see? All sorts of evil they are going on today. How many of you are old today? Those of you who are 60 years or even 80. You realize that in the past, you can keep something at the front of your compound and selling it. Then you put, if it is something worth 5 naira, you put 5 stones there and people will come and buy it and drop your money and go away. Is it possible today? Is it obtainable today? The answer is no. Because we are using modern this thing, which is in Kende Ocha. We have our own, which God gave you. And they came and condemn it and say, oh, it is no longer working. On our work, it is only black people. Now they deceive. Collect everything I need to build. All the things that Queen Elizabeth they stole. Is it not today's youth and people that are saying, oh, bring them back, oh, bring our silvers back, oh, bring our gold back. Oh. They came and brainwashed our people and told them all sorts of lies. Today they robbed them, robbed them. Where that crown? Imagine if it is a black man that is wearing that crown. They will say, it is evil. All the Uboni power in the 1900, they day inside that crown that she's wearing. That's why they know they remove her. That's why they are handling it with care. Onyoji, man, know thyself. And you must go back to that place. Even India have not forgotten their tradition because of UK. They are still practicing their tradition. And God have not, rather they are growing day by day. God have not abandoned them. We must know who we are. Neighbor, come today's program. I'll see you people some other time, probably tomorrow, so we can continue while I recover from this voice crisis. All right. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate your presence. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and also share this video as we go. Then tomorrow, we'll be right back to continue our exposition on the reason why Biafra must go, which is the only and only solution. In Oge Part 2, nobody can solve the crisis that we give you juju to kill your fellow human being. Okay, Koboko, let me give you the hint. You asked a very good question. Ask me, I will answer you. The reason is because the Omenala that is protecting you has been, you have, then evil people have taken over it. They are now using it. Koboko, I love your question, and I'm answering, I'm reacting to it. Fake native doctors are using the nonsense powers, taking advantage when you are going up and down shouting. They are taking advantage of it, and that is why they are able to get the other neighbor to kill him fast, because the neighbor has happened now. The neighbor has happened now. Now I can't buy it. You get the point now. You must get the point. So that's the only savior. The nearest tree, then the baby or the child that is chasing the lizard, we have no other option other than to forget about it. That's the truth of the matter. So it's because we have not. Because when you guide each and every one of you. In the past, if you commit atrocities that does not favor the land, the gods will strike you, and they will throw your body inside a thick forest where vultures will devour you, because you want to kill another person. You want to use evil. You want to do evil. You must understand that. Go and ask questions. Let's not just leave, we are living in America. Then you want to forget who you are. And you also want to, even if you forget, even if we are practicing when you get to Rome, you practice like a Rome. Yeah, I agree. But when you get back home, you must not forget your culture. Let us maintain our culture. And then on all today. Don't forget to share this video. Click a like, and if you never subscribe, then you subscribe to this channel so we can move forward. And don't forget to click